Morning guys and welcome. A quick update today on the Evolution Aqua Tempest filter that I've had on review for almost 19 months now. Videos reviewing the full product and installing and testing it, etc. Have a look at those if you've not seen them already, but today I'm just going to give you a sort of a report really on where I stand with it some, as I say, nearly 19 months down the line. I got the filter, I installed it, I did a video of that, kind of in a semi-permanent setup. I did plan to make changes to that, however I've done nothing. It's still in exactly the same place. I've literally not touched this filter at all for 19 months. In line with my philosophy on cleaning my filters, it's been flushed every day. The Tempest is a filter that appeals to me because of that, the fact that I can do that. It takes a few minutes to flush it out, probably 3 minutes, 4 minutes at the most. I run it after a pod, a gravity fed easy pod, and the pod probably takes 5 minutes, so I can do the two together without extending the time it takes me to do the filters, if you like. Now, in terms of performance, I'm extremely happy with the performance. The filter takes fines to a very, very small level. It works extremely well in that respect. It's not easy for me to say what it's like biologically, sorry, as I do have the pod, but suffice to say I feed the fed once all through winter, at least once a day, and more temperature allowing, and then again temperature dependent I increase that, and in the height of summer they can get 12 or 15 feeds a day with an automatic feeder and then manual feeds as well. I feed Icari wheat germ all year round. No problem with either the mechanical or the biological waste that's produced from that. The Tempest has worked flawlessly in that respect. I've done nothing with it. Reliability wise, again, I've not had a peep out of it. I am aware Evolution Aqua had some issues with the valve on the bottom, the drain valve, the cleaning valve. Some of those were leaking, and I know that anyone who had a leaking valve, EA did in fairness replace those pretty quickly or immediately. I know they've now changed that valve to an upgraded model, so buying a new Tempest now shouldn't have that issue. And as I say, if you've got an old Tempest and the valve fails, EA will swap that for you. I've got this model I got before they were on sale, so this is kind of a pre-production with the very earliest incarnation of that valve, and I've not had a problem with it. So it's not all valves. And 19 months of use, and as I say, I use it, I clean this every single day. 19 months of that, and mine is still absolutely flawless. My filter, I'll show you a quick clean on it. It's still spotless, but it is inside. They will get green if you keep them outside. You can buy jackets for them, or you can cover them from the sun, but if you don't, they will get green. It's not a problem, it's just an aesthetic. Other than that, I can't think of any downsides at all to the filter. It does require ideally 5,500 litres flow through it, so that is quite a small flow. Works with the pod brilliantly. The pod Tempest combo is absolutely brilliant for ponds up to, I would suggest, probably get away up to 1,500 gallons, 1,500 gallons, lightly stocked. I don't stock heavily, but as I say, I do feed heavily, full sun all day long as well. Other than that, can't fault it. So I'll take you over now, let you have a look at the clean. Any questions, do let me know in the comments below. I do answer them all. If you love koi as much as I do, or you're thinking of getting into koi, then do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help, and it means you don't miss any updates and future videos. Do check out the channel and have a look at all the other videos on there. A lot of good stuff on there. Anything in particular you're looking for you can't find, do let me know. I'm always looking for new ideas for videos. Lots of good stuff coming up. I'll take you over now, have a look at the clean, and leave you with that. So you can see they're all in good health, all very, very happy, no problems. Bit of carp pox over the winter, mostly cleared up now, just the odd bit left, but that will go and they'll outgrow that. So all happy, the water's okay, no problems there in that respect. So we'll have a move into the shed and have a look at the filter. So there's the Tempest, exactly where I fitted it 18 months ago, kind of temporarily, and still temporarily fitted, but no reason to change, it's all good. As you can see, still pretty clean, bits of green and lots of little insects in there, but very little in terms of waste, just the odd bit. Down at the bottom, lots of algae collects on that grid at the bottom, but no problem. There's nothing. It's all attached to the grid. There's no solid waste. It's just algae. So to clean, turn off the pump, close the inlet, close the outlet. Very important that you do put an outlet valve on. I've seen people not fit that. Open up the waste valve, and the filter will empty, bubble and agitate the media itself as it goes. Yeah, the top valve, I've seen people complaining that they don't do a good job of cleaning, and they've not actually fitted a valve at the top. If you don't put that valve on, you'll just pull air in there, and it's displacing, and it isn't pulling all the air in through the cleaning agitating valve at the bottom, and so you don't get the proper agitation. So the water empties out. I've just got a little bit of clear flex, again temporarily fitted it, but it does the job, so no need to change. Just takes a few minutes to empty, but I'll just let that run its course. You can see as well, I guess, the tube itself still spotlessly clean. The media's, as I say, apart from a bit of algae, and if you can have a look, you can see there are lots of little bugs and things in there, little fly larvae and things, but generally clean. A little bit of some algae on the collects on the grill at the top as well, just catches, but it'll go before long. Bit of staining to the media, but not a lot. You do the colour you see on plastic media is staining. It's not biofilm. My water's pretty clean, so not a lot of staining. So yeah, when it's empty, close the outlet, open the inlet, and open the top of the filter outlet. Turn the pump back on. I haven't cleaned the pod. I usually flush the pod as well at the same time, but I haven't done, so we will pull a bit of muck from the between the pod and the Tempest that settle out when we do this. But yeah, fills back up. Run about 5,000 litres, probably just a tad over actually, but it works well. And as you can see there, a bit of algae coming off the grid at the bottom, but no problem. I don't mind algae, and I don't mind all the insects. As long as there's no waste. But as you can see, everything in there is either alive and wiggling about, or it's green, so they're pretty clean. I do this most every day, to be honest. As you can see, it takes a few minutes, and the stuff that's stuck on the grid there is pretty much stuck there. It's whereas it's just weed, so no problem. And that's it. And back up and running, back online, just a couple of minutes. Kaya happy and healthy. So yeah, no problems.